Croeso I Mark Drakeford. Welcome, Mark. Thanks for coming along today to talk to us about Julie Morgan's campaign to become Deputy Leader of Welsh Labour. Mark, you're Welsh Finance Minister. You've held various posts in local politics and at the Welsh Assembly. You've run Roger Morgan's political office and you've been a key actor in Welsh politics for over 30 years. Tell us, how long have you known Julie Morgan for and how have your political paths crossed?
Well, I've known Julie for over 30 years. In fact, I've known Julie longer than I've known Rodri. Right from those early days, you knew that Julie was a politician who both understood the political world, but understood that being in politics is being in it for a purpose. So just to give one example, we were both founder members together of the South Glamorgan Women's Committee. And if you want a theme that runs through Julie's political life, it is the way that she has stood up for women in politics.
So Mark, how do you see the role of the Deputy Leader?
Well, this is a new post, and that's why the first person who will fill the post will have such a shaping influence on it. I think of the job of Deputy Leader as being a pivotal one in making sure that the new mass membership that we're so lucky to have in the Labour Party in Wales is fully connected in the life of the party and in the work that its elected representatives do. That's why Julie has campaigned so hard during the deputy leadership campaign for a democracy review to make sure that we have a thoroughgoing look at the way that we conduct ourselves in Welsh Labour and that we are fit for the future with this new fantastic group of people that we have involved in the party.
If I listen to everything Julie has to say about Welsh Labour and the need for democracy reforms, I might think the party was really undemocratic. Is that the case?
Well, look, I think the case that Julie has made during this campaign has been an entirely positive case. It's not about criticising the way things are today, it's about looking to the future. It's about saying, how does a party where its membership has nearly doubled in a very short period of time make sure that it can go on being engaged with those groups in the party whose voices need to be heard? The future of Welsh Labour has to be one in which we reinvent the way in which we engage with one another. It's an opportunity for us in Wales to set an agenda, to use the fact that here in Wales we can make sure that our party operates in a way that is fully engaged with people, gives them the confidence of knowing that they're being listened to and knowing that their voice really makes a difference.
Mark, I know that you, like Julie, have supported one member, one vote. Why is it so important to you?
Well, it's important to me because it's a matter of principle. This party belongs to its members, and it is the voice of members that must be decisive. That's what one member, one vote delivers, and for me it really is as basic as that. 20 years ago, many of us were involved in the campaign to elect Rodri Morgan as leader of the Labour Party, and in those elections, Rodri won the vote of members. He was always their choice, and yet he was defeated by the system that we had at the time. That was a very bad moment for the Labour Party here in Wales. One member, one vote guarantees that the party remains in the ownership of the people who matter the most, those people who are its members, and helps us to sustain that crucial relationship that Welsh Labour has with the public here in Wales.
A criticism of Julie's push for one member, one vote is that it could be seen as breaking Labour's link with the trade unions. Doesn't that worry you?
Well, if it were true, it would worry me, but I'm sure that that is not the case. The link between the trade union movement and the Labour movement here in Wales is absolutely fundamental. One member, one vote makes the voice of trade unionists more important and more significant in the Labour Party. We can achieve that here in Wales, just as we have already at a national level.
We've spoken a lot about changing things. Does Julie know how to get things done?
Well, I think Julie's got a 30-year history of getting things done, winning marginal seats in election after election. You don't do that without persuading your local population that you are effective in getting things done on their behalf. And standing up for issues which are unpopular sometimes, like being against the war in Iraq, not now, but at the time. Or the long haul. Think of Julie's campaign on behalf of people who've been infected by blood products given to them by the NHS. That shows, I think, how Julie's campaigning work has been successful, sustained, and delivers for people where it really matters.
And who will you be voting for?
Well, I hope it's clear by now that I'll be voting for Julie Morgan, but this is an election that will be won by the thousands of people entitled to take part in it. We're on the final straight of the election. My message to anybody who hasn't voted yet is now's the time to do it, now's the time to vote for Julie Morgan.